Hey guys, I am checking with you again because the year is winding down so quickly. I really wanted to share as much wisdom as possible to really inspire you to start 2020 off on the right foot. So, one of the things I've been going through these past few weeks is to contemplate on the type of 2020 I would like to experience. Now, the thing is, one of the processes that I took myself through was to kind of like go back in the last year, what happened in the last year, what happened in the last decade of my life, what is it that I was able to accomplish, what impact was I able to have, did I actually actualize to who maybe God wanted me to be, did I accomplish the dreams that I desired many years ago. And as I look back on the memories of my life, I'm able to see how I've been growing and able to see how a lot of what I've been doing even in my earlier life, how it all lends and really coincides so beautifully with what I'm doing right now. For example, I always love doing photo shoots. So I would always do them on my birthday. Sometimes when I was at work in St. Lucia and I was stressed out during my lunch hour, I would go to a studio and I would do a little photo shoot. And one of my friends, Stephen Paul, was a photographer, and I would go to the studio and I would get my little photo shoots done, and I would do that just for fun and just for relaxation. Now I find myself going and do photo shoots and so on, but it's really in relation to the work that I am doing. And I look at so many other areas of my life, how, I was able to, or I'm able to now do things that have been a part of me for so many years, like really inspiring women, empowering women along the way, encouraging them to be their best self. One of my friends reminded me some months ago about when we were in college, and I was saying to her something about living out our true purpose, and we had a discovery call, and she was saying to me, you told me that all these years ago in college, and now I look at your life and I'm seeing what you're doing, and I'm seeing that exactly what you said is what's happening. And this has been happening to me quite a bit. So a lot of what we want to experience, we actually speak into our lives, and so on. So maybe things that you're experiencing right now, unconsciously, you may not have realized it was maybe stuff that you said years ago. And so sometimes we experience the good things, and sometimes we experience the not so good things, because there's so much power in our words and in what we do. And I'm still learning every day in certain aspects of my life to be mindful of what I say, because I'm realizing that I know the power of words, and if I'm not very intentional, I could speak myself into defeat in so many ways. But what I'm going to share with you now, it's about 3 things that I want to do in 2020. 3 things that I've never done. I used to have a close friend in college when I was working on my master's degree, and he would often say to me, Nadine, if you want something you never had, you need to do something you've never done. I'm sure it may not have been his original saying, but it was a mission statement in his life, or it was kind of like a mantra for him. Now, I want you to tell me, what are some of the plans that you have for 2020? Some of the crazy things that you want to experience in 2020, something that you have not done yet. And so I'm going to tell you what my 3 things are. The 3 things that I want to do in 2020 that I've never done before. The truth is, I was wishing I could actually do 20 new things, but I thought if I do that with my crazy schedule, it's going to be too much. So here are my top 3 things actually that I want to do, apart from accomplishing my goals and my dreams in terms of ministry and business and so on. These are like 3 personal development things that I want to be able to say at the end of 2020, if I have life, that I was able to do. The first one, I would like to go skydiving. Now, if any of you guys are up to that kind of craziness and you want us to meet up and probably do it together, maybe we can have a date. But that's one of the things I want to do. I want to skydive, 1. I want to be able to learn to ride a bike. This has been on my mind for so many years, but I think I want to make it happen in 2020. I want to be able to learn to ride a bike. And so by the time I get to learn to do it, I'm going to have it recorded so that I can share it with you guys. So you're going to keep me accountable. The third thing I want to do is to train for a 5K race and run it or walk it, whatever it takes, but to be able to do a 5K. So these are 3 of my crazy things that I want to do in 2020. I'd like to hear something that you want to challenge yourself to do next year. It could be one thing, but for me I have three. But I want to know, is there anything that you want to be able to do you have not had the courage to do? And in addition to living out your wow life, you want to be able to challenge yourself in some way or another to do something that you have never done. So I'm looking forward to hearing your crazy thing or that one new thing that you want to challenge yourself to do in 2020. So I'm going to read out your comments and I'm looking forward to hearing it, and keep me accountable. So throughout the year you could ask me, Nadine, have you learned to ride the bike yet? Or did you skydive yet? Or have you done your 5K? Or which 5K are you doing? And so I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys want to do. But remember, if you want to experience a new year, a different type of year, a different type of, yes, it's a new year 2020, but a different experience in the new year, you have to be willing to do some things that you've never done before, which means pushing yourself to do things. It could be a simple little personal goal that you have that you want to be able to accomplish so that it can give you the confidence to do other big things and great things in your life. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.